The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello my dear children, welcome back to the English class. How are you? And how are your exams going on? I hope you all are prepared well and you all are ready to attend the exams. So without waiting, let's start our class. Today I'm going to teach you helping verbs. Open Studio page number 118. Grammar helping verbs. Recall that can, cannot and may are helping verbs. They are also called modals. Helping verbs are also called modals. They are used with verbs to add meaning to the action being performed, conveyed. Modals are used with verbs to add meanings to actions. Read about modals that you have learned so far in figure 5. Underline the modal in each sentence. An example has been provided. Here a column is given, modal, function, use in sentence. First one is can, C-A-N, can. It helps express the ability to do something. Do you know, whenever somebody asks you, do you know how to swim? If you know how to swim, you will say, yes, I can swim. And if you don't know how to swim, what will you say? I cannot swim. So, can is used to indicate or show ability that you can do something. Use in sentence, trees can produce air for humans to breathe. A tree can provide shelter for birds, animals and humans. Now you have to underline the modal can in the sentence. Trees can provide shelter for birds, animals and humans. Trees can provide. Cannot. Second one is cannot. It helps express the inability to do something. As I said, if somebody asks you, can you swim? If you don't know how to swim, you will say, I cannot swim. It helps express the inability to do something. It shows that you are unable to do something. Use in sentence, a tree cannot walk. Humans cannot cut so many trees. Can trees walk? No, trees cannot walk. Humans cannot cut so many trees. If humans keep on cutting down the trees, what will happen? Since tree gives us air to breathe, if there are no trees, we will be out of oxygen. So, it will be difficult for us to survive. So, trees are very important to us. So, humans cannot cut so many trees. May, M-A-Y, may. We have learned it already. May is used for two things, to show possibility and also to seek permission. It is used along with the main verb to seek permission or to express possibility. Use in sentence, trees may live if humans stop cutting them. Humans may regret their actions one day. Trees may live if humans stop cutting them. Trees may live if we stop cutting them. Otherwise, what will happen? They will not be there. Humans may regret their actions one day. Humans may possibly regret their actions one day. What we are doing? We are destroying the nature. We are not protecting the nature. If this keeps going on, what will happen? We will regret our actions. List two other things that a tree can and cannot do in figure 6 on the next page. Describe what may happen because of this. An example has been provided. Here in the next page, can, cannot, may. Three models are given. You have to make sentences using them by yourselves. Now open page number 120. Imagine that you are going back home from school. You see a group of children near a tree. They are plucking leaves and breaking the branches of the tree. Discuss with your partner how will you convey the following. What they are doing is not appropriate. Why it is not appropriate. What their duty towards trees and other living beings is. So imagine that you are going back from school to your house. You see some children are standing near a tree and they are plucking the leaves and breaking the branches. You have to convey to them that what they are doing is inappropriate, is not good. What they are doing is not good and their duty towards trees and other living beings is. You have to convey it to them. How will you convey this? One way you may respond to this situation as you may say to them that we must not break the branches of a tree or pluck leaves. Then you can also say that trees are also living beings and help us in many ways. We should take care of them. Observe the words should and must in these lines. Did you notice there is must and should given in black bold letters here? Did you see? They are also models or helping verbs. So must and should are also models or helping verbs. Let us learn more about these models in figure 7. Explain the meaning conveyed in each sentence in your own words. An example has been provided. Here in model, must is given. M-U-S-T, must. What is the function of must? It is used to indicate that something needs to be done strongly, with certainty. Using must indicates a necessity or strong advice. Whenever we have to convey that it has to be necessarily done, we will use the helping verb or model must to show that it must be done. There is no other way. This thing should be done. Okay. When a thing is to be done necessarily, we will use the helping verb or model must. Use in a sentence, we must be quiet in a library. A library is a place where people come to study or read. Hence, it is necessary that people keep quiet and not make noise. As you all know, we must not make noise in a library because a lot of people come there to read and study. So, it is our duty that we should not disturb them. So, we must be quiet in a library. Then the next one, model must not, can also be written as M-U-S-T-N'-T. Function, it is used to indicate that something is not allowed strongly. If something is not allowed, it's strictly prohibited, we will say must not. We will use the helping verb must not when something is strictly not allowed. Use in a sentence, commuters must not disobey traffic rules. Commuters means the people who use personal vehicles and all to go to offices and all are commuters. They must not disobey traffic rules. If they disobey the traffic rules, what will happen? Strict actions will be taken against them. So, commuters must not disobey the traffic rules. Should. It is used to give advice, suggestions or opinions about what we think is right or wrong. It can also indicate duty or responsibility. It is used to give suggestions or to say what we think is right or wrong, and it is also used to indicate duty or responsibility. Use in a sentence, we should plant a sapling for every tree that we cut down. Whenever we cut down a tree, we must plant a small sapling. Why did we use should here? Because it is our duty. It is just like our duty, our responsibility. It should be done. Okay? Should not, shouldn't. Should not. It is used to indicate that something is not advised or used to give a suggestion that something should not be done. it is used to indicate that something is not advised, that has not to be done, or when something should not be done. People should not misuse paper. You have to make more such sentences using models in the blanks given there in the studio. Also, you have to copy down all the models in your notebook. Also, you have to write its function and make sentences with it. That's all for today. Till we meet next time, take care. Bye bye.